Darling, let's face it, attraction is an art, not a checklist. It's not about trying too hard or being someone you're not. Oh no. True attractiveness is about embodying qualities that make you glow from within and draw others toward you, like moths to a flame. Today, I'm your guide through the world of timeless feminine charm. Let's uncover 5 traits that will elevate your attractiveness instantly, not by changing who you are, but by enhancing the brilliance that's already within you. Ready? Let's begin. Confidence is the crown jewel of femininity, darling. But let me tell you a little secret, it's not about being the loudest voice in the room or commanding attention at every turn. True confidence is quieter. It's the ability to walk into a room and feel completely comfortable in your skin. I once met a woman at a party. She wasn't the most glamorous person there, but you couldn't help but notice her. Why? Because she owned who she was. When someone asked her about her unusual hobby, beekeeping, of all things, her face lit up, and suddenly, everyone was captivated by her passion. Confidence isn't about blending in or seeking approval. It's about embracing what makes you different and letting your light shine unapologetically. When you do that, darling, you'll find the right people gravitating toward you. Why? Because authenticity is irresistible. Authenticity is the foundation of confidence. Kindness. Now here's a trait that never goes out of style. You know, some might mistake kindness for weakness, but let me assure you, it's quite the opposite. A warm heart and a thoughtful gesture. Those are the marks of someone truly strong. I remember a story about Princess Diana. She once stopped everything at an event to kneel down and speak with a little girl who was overwhelmed by the crowd. That moment, her warmth, her genuine care left an impression on the world. When you show kindness, you open the door to connection. It's not just about grand gestures. Sometimes it's the smallest acts, a smile, a kind word, or even just listening with your whole heart that create the deepest impact. Kindness is strength wrapped in warmth. And remember, darling, being kind doesn't mean being a pushover. It means treating others with grace while holding your boundaries with poise. Grace. Such an elegant word, isn't it? But what does it truly mean to have grace under pressure? It's not about never feeling stressed after all, we're only human. Grace is the ability to stay composed and poised, even when things don't go as planned. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're at a dinner party, and someone makes a snide comment. You have 2 choices, snap back or smile, take a sip of your wine, and gracefully change the subject. The latter, that's the hallmark of a woman who knows her worth. Grace is poise in action. When you cultivate grace, you become unshakable. It shows that you don't sweat the small stuff, and believe me, darling, that kind of composure is utterly magnetic. Let's talk about playfulness, shall we? Darling, life isn't a serious affair all the time. Injecting a little joy into your interactions makes you unforgettable. It's that spark that keeps people coming back for more. Think about Marilyn Monroe. Was she beautiful? Of course. But her true charm was in her ability to let go, to tease, to embrace her playful side. People were drawn to her because she reminded them of life's lightness. Joy makes you irresistible. So, my advice: laugh a little more. Dance like nobody's watching. And don't be afraid to let your playful side out, it's what makes you unforgettable. And last but certainly not least, elegance. This is the cherry on top of your feminine charm. Elegance isn't about being stuffy or overly formal, it's about thoughtfulness. It's choosing your words and actions with care. Grace Kelly, what a woman. She didn't just wear elegance, she lived it. The way she moved, The way she spoke, it was all intentional. Elegance isn't about perfection, it's about presence. Elegance is in the details. Speak with kindness, move with purpose, and treat every moment as an opportunity to bring beauty into the world. Elegance is timeless, and when you embody it, darling, you leave a legacy of allure. Darling, these 5 traits, confidence, kindness, grace, playfulness, and elegance, aren't just about attracting others. They're about becoming the most radiant version of yourself. When you embody them, you don't just attract, you inspire. So, what do you say? Ready to embrace your most magnetic self? Remember, femininity isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about enhancing who you already are. Now go, darling, and let your light shine. Subscribe for more timeless tips on elegance and confidence. Like, comment, and share if you enjoyed this video.